I do have my little enjoyments in life, and serving only my god isn't the only things I look forward to. I like the occasional drink, and I like a good lady of pleasure. But while I'm out here in the muck and dirt, I cannot help but love the chase of exploration, learning, and successfully investigating problems. The pay is a side benefit. I do love gold and luxury, but I am not completely beholden to it. I have had nothing but the clothes on me several times in my life, and I ended up doing just fine. If I weren't a religious man, my life really would be as an adventurer, or at least as an investigator for some city watch. I love being smart and fooling others as well too, but other than playing as someone else, which I don't like doing all the time as it can be a bit stifling, my joy is in figuring things out, such as finding hidden people, secret old hidden ruins, or just exploring lands that not many people have seen. My intelligence, wisdom, and inquisitiveness are essential to who I am, and they reflect upon my need to always be learning something or another. Stagnation would be a death sentence for me, hence that is why I talked about not ever wanting to be secluded in some mage tower in a place far from anyone. However, if I was exploring an area and seeking the secrets of some long ago forgotten civilization, such as the old creators, which could take years for someone to do, then maybe being secluded in a nearby mage tower wouldn't be so bad, as long as I can come and go from it. But who knows how long that would keep me interested, as I have never attempted it for such an extended period. I would need a female companion outlet if I were to do such a thing as well. One cannot be without the ability to rid your body of its stress after all. This old, what I assumed to be a paladin of a sort, thought he was the most important thing of the region, and it turned out that he's merely a forgotten person from the distant past. No one even knows of his clan that he belonged to. Never assume your name will last the ages. One day, we humans and demi-humans will no longer be here, just as the creator races before us. There will come a race after us, and who knows what that will be. Alright, let's see what's inside this tower, Wanev's tower. I don't care about taking on bugbears. Not afraid of it. There's a trap on the floor over there. Disarm this, please. There's a trap on the crate.
It's done.
Disarm that.
It's done.
138 gold, not bad. Where does this go? You know what? Let's explore this. That looks like it might teleport you somewhere else. Let's explore this area first. Cabinet. Come on, Tommy, you need your eyes for traps. Short bow, enchanted. That should be worth something. Door here. Ooh, stepped right onto it. Ah! Disarm that trap. Cure critical wounds. Anything else in here? Nope. But I have to rub my eye. And I have to move my helm to do it. I hear somebody out in the hallway outside. I don't think we're alone here. Come on. He's got to have some kind of guards. Trap.
It's done.
Alright, how about this door? This almost looks like it leads out to the main entrance. Let's just hold off on that. We found a back way in. Let's not just rush out through the front door, which probably has all its guards. Ooh. Bookshelf is trapped.
it's done.
14 gold pieces. Now what's here? Watch out. A Maskar and Tome of Ice. Tome of Ice. This could be what I'm looking for. I think it is. Tomes of a Maskar. Yeah, a Maskar and Tome of Ice. The Tome of Ice in the tower south of Port Last. So we found it. So there should be... Tome of Fire and Tome of Death are both said to be lost in Charwood. That's the last two tomes. Alchemist's apparatus. For some reason he has gold there. Northern 4 adventuring troop. The War of Light and Darkness. Negative energy burst. Actually, I'll put that up here. No, there's no room. Run out of room. I think I need to clean my pack up. Packs. Cure critical wounds. Door on either side. That looks like it goes the same place as the other side. What's here? Crate. Magic circle against alignment scroll. Door here. Chest. See any traps? Locked. Cure critical wounds potion. Well, I can't argue with these. Alright, let's get out there. Wolf, you're right in the way. Don't make me unsummon you. I summoned you into this world and I can take you out. Ah. Okay, back out into the hallway. Ah, here it is. It's not hostile. What's going on? Hey, I sense the wardstone. You may pass. Okay, easy as that then. I guess we can just thoroughly loot this place. Crate, 33 gold. Trap chest. Table over there.
It's done.
Yeah, but it's locked. Do both at once, please, Tommy. 35. 35 gold. 21 gold. It's a long hallway, there's nothing here. What's this? This is the gong. Is this part of the alarm? Alarm sound, summoning the guards. Who will be coming from here? I don't know which direction they're going. Ooh, cabinet. It's trapped. Unlock it. Unlock the cabinet, Tommy. Or disarm it.
It's done.
63 gold. Come on, let's head for this room. Alright. Seems to go upstairs. I don't know if the bugbears will be coming. What's in here? Well, this looks like where the bugbears would be resting. There's a trapped chest there. That's opened.
It's done.
Open with a gem inside. Alright. 23 gold. Locked.
It's done.
17 gold. What's in here? 4 gold. Didn't see any traps on this side. It's locked, though. Tommy, get on that. Or the wolf can. $33 gold. Fire bullet. Star of Kalimshan. Is that one of the gems that we're looking for? The small, oddly shaped ruby appears to sparkle from within. Even for its size, it's no doubt has considerable value. I'm not sure, actually. So, we have all the werewolves. We have to return and find... Who is it? To that person that sent me on the quest. Nurik. And then we'll head north to find the actual werewolf that infected them. Serpent's Gems. The second is held by the warriors Amithra, who recently passed through Port Lass on our way to Luskan, so that's probably where it is. The first is in possession of a local wizard by the name of Wanev. I do believe we have that. Alright. Finishing off the small things on the to-do list. I don't know if this is smart coming out here. Anyways, let's go back. It's the exit, which will no doubt be fully guarded. Would you stop attacking chests, stupid thing? Let's go up the stairs. Interesting. Like a summoning chamber?
No can do.
Huh? Oh, look. Chest is trapped. Come on, Tommy. Yeah. Disable this trap. Look at the blackened marks around it. Fire, explosives. Tommy, you can't... If you can't disable that trap, then I don't want to try opening that. It could mean my death. Topaz. Crate over here. Ah! A minor trap. 57 gold. Potion of cure critical wounds. Is this another one? Yep. Owl's wisdom. And a barrel. 36 gold. Alright, let's try this again. Can you not open this? Tommy. Forget it. I guess that's one chest I'm not opening. Where does this go?
How gods did you get in here? Prepare to be destroyed.
Ah!
Utterly.
Okay, we found the wizard. War to main powers. I'm out of summoned creatures. This may be difficult. Tommy! I need your help in combat. That's more like it. He's wearing a stone skin.
Attack no more. I am defeated.
Really, that easy?
Perhaps I was too rash in attack. Please, accept my apology.
Perhaps you better answer my questions before I finish what you started. I should like to counter that with a question of my own. Why are you in my home? Who are you exactly? I am Wanev, a man well versed in the magical arts and of no small renown. I am somewhat displeased at being defeated by you. My idiot friends will have many a jest at my expense. I think I found the gem. Well, I did come here for a magical gem. So the serpent still seeks an easy way home. Well, he shall have to become used to disappointment. He cannot have the gem. Oh, really? Well, I have been hired to get the gem, and I intend to get it. Hand it over now. You don't understand. I have lost the gem, and I am quite unable to retrieve it, despite my powers. You would be wise to forget about this job and leave now. You say that you are unable to retrieve the gem, but I believe that I have just proven myself to be stronger than you. Well, if you wish to get yourself killed, why should I care? I had heard that Elaith intended to take this gem, and prior to receiving that information, I had taken little interest in the bauble. I wondered why he intended to steal it. Go on. To be honest, I am not a patient man. I had better things to do than search through my library trying to match the description of the gem to one of the artifacts in the books. So I thought it wise to summon an imp or some sort of lesser demon and make him do the legwork. There was a bit of a setback. I was somewhat less than careful with the preparations, and the little fiend escaped the summoning circle. Let this be a lesson about casting when drunk. The wretch expanded the portal and began to bring forth his demonic minions. I sealed off the area as fast as I could and sobered up. And the gem? In my haste, I left the gem in a storage chest some subsequent forays into my summoning chamber. I have met with ill luck. I shall truly miss Pookie. He was a loving familiar. So you see, the area is quite full of demonic adversaries, and the gem lies within, most likely stolen by that spiteful imp. Where is this area, and how do I get there? The door behind me shall teleport you there, though I keep it well locked for safety's sake. Is there anything in the area that could help me get through without becoming demon fodder? Yes. The hallway that leads from the first large area you'll find yourself in leads to my treasure chamber. This is, in fact, where I store the gem. Halfway down the hallway is a defense lever. When pulled, it lets off a rather nasty spell in the treasure chamber. This should weaken any demonic beings that might have made their way there. Give me the key to the door and I shall get the gem myself. Take the key, and know this. If you should be able to close the demon portal, I would be most grateful. The gem is yours regardless. What say you? If the reward is good. I'm sure I can dig up some magical equipment of no small worth while you try to set things right. Alright, I will attempt to close the portal as I search for the gem. You need only kill that imp that I originally summoned and place his cursed little heart in the summoning brazier. That should take care of the portal. His name is Gulgash. Please return to me when you have closed the portal, for I shall try to find a suitable reward in the meantime. I appreciate not being killed. Take this ward stone and my servants shall leave you be. I don't trust him. Not one bit. What are you doing over here? Unlocking something? Restoration. Healer's kit. Fire arrow. There's a chest over here. Locked. You want to unlock that, or what?
Okay, dokie.
We're going to need to rest, especially if we're going to face demons. I have no summoned creature.
It's done.
44 gold piece, wand of sleep, topaz. I take it resting here would be foolish, so let's go back to the Temple of Tyr and rest here. Altura.
Well, hello. Have you exciting news for me, or is this just a routine visit?
I have one of the
Either
tomes
way,
you
I'm-
seek. That is most excellent news. Please let me see what you have. Oh, this is so very exciting. I offer her the Tome of Ice. Ah, the Tome of Ice. Another fine work to add to my collection. I thank you for this. This should keep you quite happy, indeed, I would think. Don't you? Now, tell me what else I might do for you. Surely you can provide me with more than that. The tomes are rare indeed. Fine, I'll give you what I can, but do not ask for more. Goodbye. A good night, sir. Come again. Alright, we have to go back to where we were to speak with the dwarf, Nuruk. Alright, dwarf.
Hail to ye!
Okay. We must speak of the werewolves. A grim topic, though I find I think of little else. Have you been successful? I've had some success in finding the boys, actually. Truly! I had little doubt that you would do well. Oh, Port Lass is lucky indeed to have you in its midst. I found Brand. Here's his ring. Praise be to Tyr. You have done very well indeed. We are all indebted to you for this. A life restored and a threat pushed aside. All the boys have now been accounted for. It is a relief to see that some measure of peace has been restored at last. Your heroism has served us well, brother. Take this reward, and my thanks. If only all this were over with. Sir Carithus remains at large, as does the Black Wolf himself. The task yet remains to track them both, brother. You will, of course, be rewarded once again when that is done, I assure you. Have you need then, my brother? I shall help however I am able. Tell me more about this Carithus and this Black Wolf. Allow me to explain this to you in better detail, my brother. Carithus is the brave knight who sought to slay the Black Wolf, a fierce werewolf who was the bane of Port Last. Sir Carithus brought along several of the young men to aid in his quest, but they were all defeated and afflicted with the werewolf's curse. Only Ander escaped his fate and fled home to spread its news. Fortunately, the curse that afflicted the lads has finally been ended. There has still been no word of Sir Carithus or the Black Wolf, however. Where either might be found, I have little idea. If you find out anything at all, my brother, bring the news to me, and we will go forward from there. I've not yet found Carithus or this Black Wolf. I have no fear that you will do well in this endeavor. Time not be on our side, but luck is, I know it. Goodbye. Those children, the town prays for them. We all do. I hope you will be their savior, and may Tyr be at your side. Yes, Tyr be at your side. Can't you use your divining pool to find them? Back to face the demons, I guess. Alright, behind you. Now, he said something about weakening the beasts. I wrote it down. What did he say? Really keen to enter a demon-filled area. Well, the fits aren't that bad. Come on. There's a trap right there. Okay, disable the trap. Shadow, come.
It's done.
There's a lot worse demons than this. Armor unidentified. Don't know what it is. Statues. A chest over there. Another one here. It's locked. Or trapped. Come on. Disable. Potion of clarity. Kind of useless. Locked.
It's done.
28 gold. I forget what he said about... Maybe I should go ask him again if I can get back. There's a cabinet over here. Come on, Tommy. Don't see any traps. 64 gold. Raised dead. Interesting. Chests or crate. Thieves' tools. Nice ones too, but I'm no thief. Tommy has his own already. Can we not get back? We may be stuck here. Wanev.
Have you managed to kill the imp and close
Alright,
the portal?
I haven't closed the portal yet. Please return when you have closed the portal. The door to the summon chamber is behind me. Yeah, that's
Hello
not
again.
why I came.
Have you managed to kill the imp and close the portal?
What was I supposed to do again, exactly? You need only kill the imp that I originally summoned and place his cursed little heart in the summoning brazier. That should take care of the portal. His name is Golgash. Please return when you have closed the portal. The door to the summoning chamber is behind me. Ah. We're to do something that would weaken them. Cure critical wounds. I don't know what. This does not do anything. Maybe it's where the demons are coming through. Statue. Silver ring. 25 gold. Oh, I thought this was the door through. There's a hallway down here. Nice throne. Wanev must have sat on there. Thinking he's his own king of his little tower, I suppose. Fits. And a trap there. Ah! Lever. There's a lever. I remember him saying to pull the lever. When I pull the lever, I hear an electrical hum. Shadows down. Well, I have to pull it again, otherwise we won't be able to go through there. Alright.
It's done.
Boar. Dire boar. Pile of books. Origin of magic. Oh, these ones seem to be okay. Ah. History of the creator races. Interesting that there's all these books I find about them now. I thought they were unknown to this world. The trap there.
It's done.
69 gold. Owl's wisdom. Cure serious wounds. 3 gold. A chest. Wanev's gem. This is a magical gem that appears to have been once part of some greater item. It was owned by Wanev, the mage. Book piles. Another restoration scroll, which actually is really valuable. Return of the beast. Cure critical wounds. Potion. These tools. The rival orc tribes and their great battles. Actually, that might make an interesting read. Is that a trap?
It's done. Okay, dokie.
Locked.
It's done.
150 gold pieces, not bad. And a heavy crossbow that's enchanted. That's a one-way trip to the afterlife.
Here comes Hopley.
More of them. Chest down here. Probably be trapped and locked. Whoa. What was that? That really hurt, actually.
Okay, dokie.
Unlock the damn chest.
Aye, it's done.
And it's empty. Boar. Alright, we have hee 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 hee, free to annoy, free to destroy. Is that the demon I'm after? Ah. I think it is. Ah. Kill these hellhounds.
Halfling death!
Where's the boar I summoned? Could use his help.
Woohoo!
There. I need the heart of that creature. Golgash's heart. Cut it out with my knife. Alright, Tommy. Come. Ah, trapped. Unidentified armor. Don't know what it is. Trap.
Aye, it's done.
Good job, but... Finger of Death Scroll, worth a bit, and silver necklace. Alright, time to get out of here. What's this? 4 bolts, useless. What's that? Cure moderate wounds. I guess we got what we came for. That was much easier than I thought it would be. Maybe I should have left that lever on? I don't know. But I thought it would fry the Mephits or whatever else was. I was thinking there'd be much worse demons than that. Mephits. Easy. This is the brazier. Alright. Where's that little imp's heart? What was that about? Maybe this is the gem? We had it all along after all. I don't know. Don't trust Wanev.
Hello again. Have you managed to kill the imp and close the portal?
The portal has been closed. Ah, excellent. Here's a reward for your troubles. Bruised ego and the loss of a couple magic items are a small price to pay for having my summoning chamber back. I've just saved your home from a demon infestation. I want a bigger reward. You have saved me a great deal of trouble. Here's some extra coin. Well, I have some work to do, so we shall most likely not meet again. I could set up a teleport portal to help you get out of here if you like. Sure, that would be handy. Very well, goodbye. Surprisingly, he's cordial after all that. Well, it didn't really hurt him. I took some of his loot, and that's it. Here we are. Let's find a place to sleep. I don't really want to sleep in this rain. The tree canopy should cover us. We'll rest here, and then we'll go to Charwood. Alright. Good enough. Shadow, come to me. South to Charwood. Oh, east. East, south, southeast. Well, there's plenty of wood still. It's like we just went from the same place to another place that looks exactly like it. There's a fence over there with an ox. And a nice bridge, so I take it people do live around here. But what's with the history of Charwood? I thought it was abandoned. Oh, farmers. The area is not uninhabited after all. At least by humans or demi-humans. It's trapped. You wanna pick that? I'll disable it. Hey there.
Greetings. It's done.
Hi, something amiss, traveler? What's your name? Me? I'm Farmer O'Deal, but you can just call me Pete if you like. And who might you be? You may call me Evaldus Tall. Well, I've been having some trouble around the farm as late. Evaldus Tall, do you think you might be able to help me out? What kind of troubles? There are some dire wolves in the hills there that have taken on to preying on my herd. The pack's led by a big she-wolf. I've taken to calling her Silverback. I swear I'll pay 300 gold to have her head. She's already taken down 2 of my cattle, and left to her own devices, she'll clear the whole herd. I guess that's something an adventurer would do, right? That be true? Well, I won't hold my breath till I see you returning with Silverback's head, but the help's appreciated. Until then, need anything else? Where do I find these wolves? There's a cave entrance just beyond the topmost waterfall. That's where they den. Now, is there anything else, or are you going to bring me the head as you promised? I'll be back after I find the wolf. That's good to hear. Return when you have the head, and I'll give you your reward. Bolt of piercing. I guess I could take that. Well, as far as a place to plop down a farm, I've seen a lot more unpleasant areas. This is actually kind of nice. I'll take his gold, though. Piercing arrow. It's magically enchanted.
Okay, dokie.
Locked. Tommy. Bolt of piercing. 22 gold. You must be the farmer's wife.
I greet you.
Yes, what brings you here? Could I ask you some questions? I suppose I can answer a question for you, lad? Go right on ahead. Lad, I must be older than you. I'm curious about some recent events. You're not here regarding Pete and the wolves, are you? Yes, the wolves. What can you tell me about them? They moved in a few weeks ago and have been a terror ever since. My husband Pete, he's too busy fretting about the cattle to sleep. Cattle cost money. How bad are the finances? Pretty bad. For the most part. We're self-sufficient out here, but there are some things that can only be had in town. We still have enough of a herd to scrape by, but imagine if the wolves would take them all. We'd be left with nothing. Is there something else you wanted to know? Anything interesting going on in these parts? Other than Peter and the wolves? There's not much to say, really. What might you have in mind? I'd be interested in work if you know of anything. A helpful hand is always appreciated around here. You should talk to Pete. No doubt he's out there protecting the herd. Anything else interesting? Are there any other places you think I should stop by here? Maybe by Ingo's place. His wife and I were so close before her passing. Something of him died with her, though. He's lost his spark. Is there something else you want to know? I think that's enough. Goodbye. Oh, wait. How about directions, actually? Where do you need to go? Where does the East Road lead? Ooh, the East Road leads past Ingo's fields and into the Charwood. Just ask Ingo. It's not a place meant for the living to tread. Maybe Charwood is abandoned. How about... Let's see. Directions. Is there a place to buy equipment nearby? We're all farmers here, not merchants or tradesfolk. Nearby shops probably all the way back to Port Last. Alright then. Goodbye. Yes, yes, my morning chores are beckoning. They have a daughter.
Well, hello there.
Well, a handsome stranger in the bedroom of the farmer's daughter. I wonder where such an encounter could lead. Are you always this forward? Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't act that way. It's just that being one of the only young people for miles around, well, it gets so dull. Well, you are rather pretty. Forget it, the mood is gone now. What did you want? Who are you? I'm Constance O'Deal, the prettiest girl from miles around. Also the only girl from miles around. But that's another story. What can I do for you? Well, you've already shut that door. Investigating some recent events you might be aware of. I might. What events are you referring to? Do you know anything about the cult that spread plague in Neverwinter? On our last trip to Port Last, I heard a woman telling how awful the plague had been. Don't know much about the cult, but they sound horrible. Is there anyone who might know more? The only other people around here for miles are Eric and his pa, but Eric's blind to everything these days, so I doubt he'd be of any use. If you want to speak to his pa, just take the North Folk, and the road will take you right to their front door. You'll know it by the cornfields and such. Anything else? Have you ever been to Charwood? No, my pa won't let me. He says it's because they're strange, though he won't say why. I think it's because he doesn't want me meeting a boy and running off with him. So there are people who live there. Do you know of anyone who might have been there? Maybe that cretin Eric's pa, Ingo. Before his wife passed away, he used to have a tinkering wagon that traveled from hamlet to hamlet around the area. If you want to speak to his pa, just take the North Folk, and the road will take you right to the front door, with the cornfields. What do you mean about Eric? Eric and I had a relationship, but it's over now, and I have no interest in him. I tried to hint that we were over, then I tried telling him, but he thinks we're destined to be together. I had to do something drastic to get him to leave me alone. What'd you do? I would rather not talk about it. Really doesn't matter now. It's Eric's problem, not mine. Is there anything else? Goodbye. Yes, yes, on your way. Fickle young girl. She's the only girl for miles around, and there's only one boy her age. I don't know. Maybe she thinks she can find someone else. Alright, so we came in here, we've been down here, the O'Deal Ranch. There's a bridge over here. Huh. I take it this is to Charwood.
Looks like your bait has gone through after all, Zahir. Quick, cloak.
Oh. Are these one of the escaped convicts I'm after? Alright, let's kill ourselves some fools.
Shall be cleansed. Your taste shall be cleansed.
Here comes Halfling Death!
Actually quite well armed. But they're no match for us. Who was this? Letter to Neva. Has this had something to do with those... trying to find somebody, and I thought it was a trap. An unidentified morning star. Let's read this letter. Neva, our efforts with the Orc clans and Uthgardt tribes continue, and we are close to a breakthrough. The resulting army, already strong, should be enough to bring about the new and holy empire. Not all is as smooth as hoped, however, as some meddlers are proving to be of small but growing concern to our cause, interrupting our search for the artifact in Charwood, the Neverwinter Wood, and the Ogre Caves north of Port Last. What are they looking for? I have already sent Solomon against these interlopers, but he has failed. If you should fail, I will have to take Vardok from his current task and set him upon them. In other words, do not fail, Mogrim Korother. I believe this is part of the cult, because I know Solomon was part of it. So that's what they were doing to the north with the Orc clans, but the Uthgardt tribes, maybe that's in Charwood. I was wondering why they were so well equipped. They weren't pushovers, but they weren't exactly strong either. Where's this wall go? Weird that that's there. So what's with these standing stones? They obviously have a reason for being here. Alright, well, we've looked around the southern half of this farmer's paradise. Let's see what she's talking about. Maybe that's the old man Ingo she meant. I would never retire from old age and be a farmer. But I will retire from old age with all my wealth I've accumulated and just live out the rest of my life. That's my plan. And do as much as I can for the Dark Lady while I still have the strength. Are you Ingo?
Hello.
Out for a jaunt, are you, mister? Could I ask you some questions? I suppose I can answer a few questions for you. I'm curious about recent events. Aye, that seems a reasonable enough thing to ask after. That cult preying on Neverwinter. Know anything about it? A week ago or so, my son said he met a seedy-looking fellow heading into the Charwood. My son said hello, and the man said some rude things. He's as good as gone, then, I suppose. Why do you say as good as gone? Is it that bad in Charwood? Well, it's nothing but devil's business in there. Mark my word, boy. See where the field stops and the woods begin? My father-in-law said to never... Oh, now all the stories. What possessed me to tell this one? Come now, telling me won't do any harm. Well, if you start a story, you better finish it, if they say. The trees beyond that line, that's Charwood. Territory and no place for the living. You can cut down 100 of those trees, but when you wake up the next morning, they'll all be standing again like they'd never been known the blade. Oh, that's pretty outlandish, but I've heard of stranger things. Something about those woods don't take well to change. Word is there's a village of lost souls in there somewhere, and people who go in there never leave. My father-in-law warned me to never go in there, and I've told my boy the same. You'd be wise to do likewise. Now, is there anything else? I have other questions. Suppose I can answer a few. Anything interesting about these parts? Oh, my father-in-law told me a few tales from when he first cleared the land to settle here. Well, tell me them. See where the field stops and the woods begin? My father-in-law said to... Oh, that same story. You're telling me the same thing, old man. I'm more interested in a job, if you know of anything. Well, other than cheering up my boy, Eric, I'm not sure what you could do. Seems that Odile Lass has broken his heart, just like I said. He's locked himself in his room to think, he says, and I'm getting a little tired of doing his chores in the meantime. Is there something else you want to know? Who are the Odiles? The farmers down the road, Mary and Peter. Mary and my wife were best friends from birth till the day she passed away. I've known the Odiles since we first started courting. They're good folk. Still more questions, is it? What are your thoughts on the Odile Lass? Well, You see, Mary always had my wife growing up. All Constance has had is Eric. It's different, is all. She could use a woman friend. Still more questions, is it? I'd ask for directions, but I think I know the area. Well, maybe he knows more. Where are you trying to get to? Is there a place where I might rest nearby? Well, no, I'd offer you my place, but my son's grown to the point where there's not the same room that there used to be. Wait across the stream, though, and there's an old tree hollow there where I camped a night or two in my younger days. Gives good shelter from the wind. Starting to get used to sleeping outside. Let's, directions. I guess the east road leads to Charwood. Well, no, that heads into the Charwood, yes. Take my advice, though. You're better off thinking of my farm as the end of the road. Yeah, I heard your story. Goodbye. Yes, and mind the corn stalks on the way out. It doesn't seem that creepy. What's with that girl? Oh, a lot of chickens over there. Alright. Out of curiosity, let's go in and speak to this boy. Maybe he knows something about the area that his father wasn't going to tell. Plus we get to inspect and loot the place. Hold person scroll. Which I can use, actually. Chest of drawers. And a little bit of gold. Alright, I take it he's in here. It's locked. Unlock it, Tommy. You stop battering everything, stupid
it's
whore.
done.
Ugh. Hey, sorry about the door. Are you Eric?
Hi there.
Who do you think you are barging into a man's room like that? The door was locked for a reason. You are Eric, right? I'm Eric, Ingo's son. Now, that's as polite as I'm going to be until you tell me why you broke into my room. Your father told me you could use some cheering up. I should have known Dad sent you. He's always worried about me. Whatever your reason for being here, you can turn around and leave, unless you want something important you want. What do you know about the cultists who beset Neverwinter? We don't hear much out here. I saw a suspicious-looking fellow take the road to Charwood a week back or so, though maybe he was one. Can't really tell you much else. I'm sorry, but I've got other things on my mind right now. Is there anything else you need? What other things are on your mind? Could sure use a favor right now, and maybe you're a man who could help. Interested in the details? I don't do favors, I do jobs. You want to pay me for this? Then you should tell me about it. What? Oh, sure, I suppose. I could do that. I'll pay you, if you can do it. Tell me about it. My pa might have told that I've been feeling a little down lately. Well, he doesn't even know half of it, sure. I'm a little heartbroken, but... It's that tease, Constance O'Deal. She knows she has me wrapped around her little finger, so all she does is toy with me. I'm such a fool. She wanted to see me ma's brooch, so I brought it over for her. Now the witch won't give it back. Forget my stupid heart. If I don't get that brooch back, Pa will have my hide instead. What's so important about the brooch? It's all me Pa has left to remind him of me ma. Of all the things to show Constance. I ought to have stuck with wildflowers. So do you think you can get this brooch? I'll reward whoever brings it to me as well as I can, I promise. What would your ma think about this? If she were alive, she probably would have given the brooch to Constance long ago. But no, ma's not alive, see? That's the problem. Can't you just buy it from her? You don't know Constance. I don't know if anyone does. It's not money she's after. She wants to see me beg. Well, I won't do it. See? She has to learn that people's hearts aren't just toys to be played with. Please. I'll reward you for the brooch, I promise. How do you know she just doesn't want money? I feel like I don't know anything anymore. Go ahead, try to buy it from her. Maybe it will work. Women are way too complicated. That's why I stay out of relationships with them. Tell me about Constance. Her hair is the color of corn silk. I've already met her. Her laugh's like the waterfall. Her eyes are as blue as the sky. Her heart, though, it's sprung like a bear trap. Sounds like you were in love with her and quite bitter from how she's been treating you. And thanks to a fool like me, she now has me ma's brooch. I'll reward whoever brings it back to me, I swear. Okay, I'll do it. Will you? She's Farmer O'Deal's daughter, the one I know where she is. Do whatever it takes to get me Ma's brooch back, short of laying a finger on her. Look at me. I still worry for her, even now. You know, she does have you wrapped around her little finger. Goodbye. Return to me with the brooch, and you shall have your reward. You know, I think I probably took all the gold out of this place as it is. 32 gold in that cabinet. What's in this wagon? I'll take it. Alexandrite can cure critical wounds. Oh, I still have to find where those wolves are. I take it. Let's see. Not over there, that's the wood. That would be pretty odd to have cut down a whole bunch of trees and the next morning they're all grown back. Who the heck is that? Now, I wonder if that's... because he's a halfling, right? I'm after a halfling. So many things I've written down here. Okay, why can I not find it? Search for the cult. No. Erebeth's tale. No. Henchman. Don't think so. I still have to hear more of Tomi's story. As I said, a happy companion. Happy minion. He's an efficient minion. Well, I know that there is... I last read there was a halfling I'm after, and that's probably him. We'll have to go over there and have a little talk with him. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.